I tried to survive Minecraft's hottest mod, and my only goal was to get gold. Let's see if I don't burn to death. So I spawn in and I head to Haptic, which was at a mineshaft already. And I surprisingly find a little bit of grass, but that'd be the only grass we basically see for the entire playthrough. But I decided to get some wood from the mineshaft because there'd be only a limited supply of wood, so we had to really use wood wisely, other than getting sticks from bushes. So we have this mod where if you get too hot or cold, you start taking damage and you could potentially die, so that's why I need to go into the water to cool off. But unfortunately, Haptic gets knocked and dies by a cave spider, and yeah, we have a revive mod, so that's pretty handy. So I hesitantly try and revive him, and I successfully do, but then I get poisoned in the process, and then his zombies came out of nowhere, and I unfortunately die, and Haptic also dies. So our only option is to surrender, and that's the video. Thanks for watching, and yeah, subscribe. But all jokes aside, yeah, we would not survive if this was actually hardcore. So yeah, this is the second chance, I guess. I don't know. The Haptic gets knocked again, so I have to save him again, but this time, thankfully, I actually save him and save us. I just keep punching this spider, and I revive him. And it was starting to get cold because it was becoming night. So what we did was we just decided to mine. Yeah, that's it. Basically what we did for almost the whole night. And while I was mining, I just made a giant tunnel. For whatever reason, I also found gold, which we need, but we don't have iron yet. So yeah, that was kind of useless for now. And for some reason, I was just counting the tracks for some reason, I don't know why. But we also found another part of the mineshaft. And I started to hear some sounds, and I started to dig around, and I found another part of the mineshaft. I was kind of scared to kind of go there because I didn't want to die again, so I just blocked it off. But I decided to build up some courage, and I decided to break the block and just explore a little bit. And I decided to block some pathways, but yeah, there's a cave spider there, so I just decided to block that up immediately. But for some reason, Haptic decides to break it down, and then discovered there's a cave spider there, and I almost died, but luckily we killed it. I was on half a heart though, which is not good, but we decided to block it off even more. But I just decided to go check it out a little bit more, and it was just a dead end. Haptic decides to break down a little bit of the wall that we blocked up previously, and just decides to break it down entirely. But we went in there cautiously, blocking any pathways that seemed a little bit dangerous. But I decided to venture a little bit further. And we found another entrance to the spawn out, which I decided to block up so we didn't get poisoned again. But I just had to go a little bit further again, more, but it's just another dead end. There's a lot of dead ends for some reason. Then I see Haptic just staring at the spawn out and blocks it up. I don't know why he's doing, like, I don't know why he's looking at that anyways. Like, we could have just got poisoned and died again. By this time, I thought it was morning, but Haptic killed me. He swung his pickaxe at me, trying to, like, hit the blocks, but then he killed me. But thankfully, now, instead of having a half heart, I have 3 hearts. But I dig through the tunnel and get to the surface. So I mine some more coal while I'm outside, and I also discover a underwater cave of some sorts, and I find an abundance of gold. And then I start to feel warm. Gold is very common in the Badlands for some reason. I don't know why. And Haptic was trying to cool down from the heat. So me and Haptic decided to go to explore the underwater cave I found, and I accidentally fell in the water, and this is me trying to get back up. So Haptic goes down even more, so I go follow him. So I start to overheat, and so does Haptic. And then I'm going down to see if there's anything down there, but there isn't. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing here, but yeah, I don't know, but oh yeah, what's that? More gold, yeah. What we need is iron to get that gold. But that gold keeps appearing everywhere, and we still don't have iron. I don't know what we're doing right now. So I clumsily somehow fell into this hole, and Haptic finally finds iron. But I'm pretty sure he only finds like 1 or 2 pieces, and we need 3 for pickaxe. But I get iron soon after. Haptic decides to call it quits in this underwater cave, or he probably just ran out of breath. And I discover there's a hole where you can just easily go through there. You know, it wasn't that hard. But I find iron, but I slowly die, and I die, and then I revive myself. My ghost revives my body, and somehow I revived myself. I don't even know how that happened. Haptic wasn't even there to save me. I just revived myself. I'm just like that. But I'm just gonna stop with glitching right now. But yeah, I get the iron, and we finally smelt it. And I once again just barely make it out. I almost died and only left 1 heart. Okay, make that half a heart. I don't know why I'm so clumsy. I just can't jump straight. I just don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah, just ignore this. It's kind of embarrassing. Yeah. But I make it to the our little shack, I guess. I don't know what to call it. But we finally smelt it. Thankfully. And I kill myself again. Only because this was a tactical strategy that I needed to do to get from half heart to 3 hearts. And Haptic was there to save me. I don't know why he's doing in the ground though. Haptic gives me the honors to make the pickaxe so we can finally get gold and complete this annoying challenge. This has been kind of annoying. I make it, and I mine the gold in our little tunnel, and we just need to smelt it now. That's all we need to do, that last step. And finally, we get the gold and we complete the challenge. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe if you want to see more content.